It's football time in Tennessee. Glad to have you with us from Knoxville, and the evening stage is set for just a spectacular showdown on the banks of the Tennessee River, where the Volunteers are set to open another season. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rams' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will take the field first. And here comes, for the first time, as the start of this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back in Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So the Colorado State Rams offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, this this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the third and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
They punted away on fourth down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Trying to run the screen, and it was almost picked off. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Offensive linemen are offensive linemen for a reason. They're not as fast as those guys on the edge. And you could see that defensive end came screaming off the edge, got to the quarterback before that O-lineman could do anything about it. Nice job of that defensive end. Scoop them sacks, baby.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
And the Vols will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll go to the counter play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Rams line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Open space at the 25. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Going up top again. Another incompletion on third down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to pass on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Dan, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Working the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
They didn't have to blitz. They brought the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
And the Rams will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols have their offense in high gear. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Volunteers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown ball.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Scrambling away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle, it's Sharp. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Rams come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On third down, going up top. The receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Rams will punt this one away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. The play action fake. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rams need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The Rams send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. No balls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The option look. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. He's up to 73 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And the Volunteers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Takes the easy completion. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half. But you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the chute, quick cross to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Tennessee! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. He'll try the left side. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. These DBs going to give a little cushion. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
And the Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Gonna swing it on second down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. And the Volunteers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
The Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Quick strike complete. Touchdown Volunteers! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Rams are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rams decide to punt it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
No, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, came up with a big sack the next play.
The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Red pass is complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Throwing right. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the 1st down if he could have stayed in the field of play. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success with complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Trying play action. The throw to the outside is complete. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. End off from the shotgun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Colorado State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The 2nd down coming. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
At the 22. 3rd down coming.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Rams are on the move.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Pulls it in. It's sharp. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quickly to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
And those are so frustrating when you're in defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll run play action. Unloads it downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Into the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Vols will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming. They have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them. All passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the stats.
And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides the back and leaves it. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. The Rams need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Got it, looking for the first down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Volunteers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides the back on the option, the give. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Second down coming up.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.